Alright guys, Peter here. Welcome to the channel. It's been a long time since I bought some motorcycle, but I've made it. I bought another one. Unfortunately it's a parts bike, but it will maybe a start of the project. So wish me luck so I get the project done. And now I will explain you what it is, why I bought it, how much I paid for that machine, and what we will do with it. So let's take a look. This is 2006 Honda CBF 600S. That means it's an type with the fairings. The N type doesn't have those fairings. I bought it for $800 plus of course my gas expenses, and as you can see, it crashed. For some reason it's crashed on both sides. We have a cracked engine case, engine cover on this side, on the left side. This bike had these protective frames installed, and as you can see, they helped a little bit, but not much. But take a look how much of this tube is sanded clearly off from the tarmac. So this side took, I think, the first hit. We have an indentation in the tank here. The fairings from this side are gone. This brake caliper, I had to unhook it because the rotors are bent on both sides. I swapped these handlebars on so I can move it easily around. Believe it or not, the front wheel is still spinning. The gauges survived. This fairing survived with a couple of battle scars, I guess you can call them. But overall, the fairing is good. The headlight is good. The front fender, apart from a couple scratches, is good. And the main thing is this. Check this out. Boom. And boom. Sayonara, baby. We have a full tank of gas. And that means my Honda will get feeded. So moving down the bike, the seats are fine. This side, apart from this rubber thingy on the foot peg is loose as hell, but still hanging on. Couple scratches, and that's it. Yeah, scratched plastic right here. We are missing the thing you put your luggage on, or the handles from the back. Tail light is good, the fender is good, and here on this side we have damage also. This bike somehow flipped on both sides without damaging the front, so that's kinda strange for me, because as you can see, the mount for the exhaust is ripped off. The pedal for the rear brake is bent. The exhaust is completely obliterated. I will show you that exhaust in a minute. Again, the protective frames on this side did actually pretty good job of saving those engine covers, but they bent the frame right here. So they saved a couple bucks or worth of engine covers, and they damaged the frame and pulled it back a little. This radiator took a nasty hit, but believe me or not, it still holds coolant. I will show you. Can you see down there? Full of nice green coolant. Moving down, the exhaust pipes are trashed. This front caliper, the hanger got smashed, the pistons came loose. This caliper is no good. The wheel, the rotors are probably, the wheel we'll see, but the rotors are definitely not good. And the fork is probably not good either, because this bike have, let me get this wheel straight, like this. This bike has what I call an A stance, or you cannot see that, but you have to believe me on this. This bike is twisted from its axis. The axis should go like this, but on this bike it's like that. The front is shoved to the side and doesn't line up with the rear. I found out the hard way. I have my little aluminium kinda ladder that I use when I'm loading the bikes, and the bike slid off that little ladder with its rear. I thought I'm cockeyed and I cannot straighten the bike, but the bike is shoved in. The front doesn't line up with the back. You can't see that, but you have to believe me on that. So here we have a couple more parts from the bike. This front cowl survived, the mirrors survived, the brake pump survived, this plastic is trash, the handlebars are trash, the clutch survived, and here is the exhaust. It's got pretty little dent in here. So this couple bucks in scrap. A scrap is always nice. And what we will do with this bike? Of course, it's a parts bike, but it came with no battery, so we will have to add a battery. We will, in the upcoming video, take off this cover, and we will rearrange those coils, and so they doesn't get caught up in the flywheel, and we will try to start it. This engine also leaks around its a drain plug, so, but that's no big of a deal. This oil pan is interchangeable. So what do you think? Did this bike worth the money? I hope it does. And I searched my local Craigslist-like advertisement site, and I came across this bike in the N version with bad engine in it. That bike on the Craigslist was definitely crashed a little bit. It has this front fender. The bike is silver and the front fender is also black like this. So the foot pack, it's clearly from the junkyard, because it has writing what model it is on the bottom. So that bike was crashed, obviously, and being that it have a bad engine, I can't test it, I can't run it, so I can't tell if that bike pulls to some to side or anything like that. So we might take a risk on the bike and swap this engine into that bike, and that will make a little project of us. So this will wrap this video up. Let me know down in the comment section if you like this bike and if you want to see me trying to start this bike up. So until then, be safe out there. I'm out of here. Bye.